First, forgive me, for the person that I was in high school and college no longer exists. I've taken the option to start a new life with Jesus Christ. Without this fresh start in life, I would not be married today, and I certainly wouldn't have 6 children. What I have taken away from my experiences on the athletic fields is a lot of mistakes that a lot of people can learn from, and a great lesson. You can achieve your goals and dreams through hard work and determination, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be happy. So I challenge you to start your dreams with the end in mind. What kind of husband do you want to be? What kind of parent do you want to be? What kind of worker do you want to be remembered as? Or even better, where will you spend eternity? Begin with the end in mind, knowing with certainty that the championship in life has already been won forces you to live life much differently because you realize that you did nothing to earn it. It's with great humility that I accept and receive this recognition into the Northwest High School All Sports Hall of Fame. All praise to God.
Thanks. A blunt instrument. So I want to thank everybody who was involved in this induction, all my teammates, the coaches. But I'm going to talk about a few things that maybe not very many of you are familiar with. One of them is that I started my athletic career off by getting arrested as an 8th grader. And I was down at the old dairy mart that's now the Circle K. And I was out late with some friends and got in some trouble. And my tremendous parents, seriously, Gary and Marlene Lazarus are here with us tonight. I was obviously grounded from that activity. And so I was sitting at home watching the Michigan-Ohio State game and watching all of the celebrations of the Big Ten and big hits and football and academics. And I was just like, wow, I want to play Big Ten football. And so it was at that point that I set a goal in my mind. Just didn't really share it with anybody that I wanted to play Big Ten football. And I eventually, signed a free agent. Well, one thing that happened is I had my great parents, my great dad, who was a great example in everything that he did. He's just an outstanding person, a worker, a servant. And my mother, they were just unconditionally loving me, and I really appreciate that. But I also had guys like Bill Stump and Joe Schultz, and Gary Dial was my neighbor on one side, and then a less formidable neighbor was Dwayne and Gail Hamilton on the other side. But they kind of corralled me and kind of kept me in check a little bit. But I think what I really appreciate in looking back, I looked at this little lapel that Mrs. Jones put on me today. Thank you. And I've got this little thing. It looks like a pearl. It's not a pearl. But you look back in life and you realize that not everything goes the way you want it to, and you make mistakes. And I've made a lot of mistakes. In fact, I wanted to start with this, but if I've ever hurt you, said anything terrible, done anything wrong to you, I want to apologize. I know Kevin Lauer, I owe him an apology. So please forgive me, because I've been kind of a rough character, the blunt instrument, if you will. So, but just really understanding that, how a pearl is formed. It's a little grain of sand that gets in the shell, right? And over time, it creates nature's most natural and most beautiful and perfect gem. So, I can look back at my life and see the mistakes that I've made with my wife, Molly Lazarus, and my 6 children. 3 of them are here tonight. And, she has the harder end of that deal. She stays at home with all 6 and homeschools them and everything. So she's got the harder end of that stick. But we didn't take the wisdom of my parents, who I'm their favorite and only son. But we we've had a lot of great times here at Northwest, and a lot of great people that have helped kind of mentor and form. And I want to, we hear a lot of this on the media. We live in a changing world. Yeah, there's some things that change, but you know what? There's a lot of things. Those of you who are involved with student athletes, things really aren't too much different. You still need to build into these kids. Don't forget why you got into the profession. Just like an athlete would just hit the weight room, hit the practice field, and compete on game day. As coaches and teachers, I really just want to encourage you to keep up the good work because it's worth it. So I started my career getting arrested, and God's done a lot of great things with me, not because of me, but in spite of me. And I'm very grateful to stand here, very humbled, and congratulations to the rest of the class. I appreciate everybody that is up here and what you represent.